What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and man, this situation right here, boy, this situation right here is going from bad to worse to just devastatingly horrible and horrific for this chick, Mindy Kaling, right? This chick is in deep trouble when it comes to this Velma show that she just threw out there, okay? The bastardization of the Scooby-Doo franchise is on display by this chick, by her. This is the person that created the show, came up with the concept, probably threw all of these terrible jokes in here, and this thing is just god awful, okay? And everybody's letting her know, okay? Everybody is letting her know her name is being drugged through the mud right now, all over the internet, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. It is getting absolutely destroyed. And you can see this article by Daily Wire. Mindy Kaling Scooby-Doo spinoff Velma trashed by fans, saying it's horrible, not funny at all. And honestly, the fact that I think it's because she's pissed off people across multiple generations. That's why this thing is going really bad for her. We've seen trash shows before, okay? But you took an iconic franchise, right? Something huge that kind of resonates through multiple generations, all right? Not just my generation and Generation X, but maybe even like millennials, okay? Zoomers, Generation Z, and I don't know what generation is after that. But I mean, everybody is just coming out in force and just raking this thing across the coals, and it's absolutely hilarious, right? And it couldn't have happened to a better situation, because we saw that first trailer, how this thing just came out and just shat all over the fans, saying, fans, we don't like you, we don't care about you. It came out there and it disrespected the fandoms. And all right, it's okay, let's see if this show is any good. That's what she did. She basically threw the gauntlet down and said, yeah, I'm gonna talk trash about the fans, but guess what? My show is gonna be good. And if the show is good, then the fans will say, all right, you did the job. But if the show ain't good and you was talking trash in the first trailer about the fans, it's on and popping, and that's basically what we got right now. So here's what the Daily Wire had to say. The new Scooby-Doo spinoff Velma is not appealing to many fans of the original series, and it kind of goes into what the show is about in this particular paragraph. It was released this week, and already many Scooby-Doo fans are upset about how the series fundamentally changes the characters' personalities. So far, the series has an 8% rating and a 50% critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes. If you're a fan of Scooby-Doo, don't watch this. It's everything terrible about modern-day Hollywood wrapped into a terrible reboot no one asked for, one reviewer warned. As a fan of the original series, it is not written for me, which is a shame, really. Another viewer agreed. I actually gave this show the benefit of the doubt. As I was watching it, it dawned on me. The only creativity in these Hollywood types is to change the race of some of the protagonists and add in some seriously unfunny, childish humor. One person echoed, yeah, that's kind of what this show is. Okay, they hit the nail. They race swapped everybody, and then they just have this kind of, low bar, toilet humor. That's pretty much where it is, and I don't know why they think that this stuff is funny. I don't know whoever laughed at these things at the beginning, like maybe back in the 90s, some of this crap might have been funny because it was different, it was irreverent, right? But those times have passed, man. I mean, and I think these people, whoever made this show, Mindy Kaling especially, they're still living in that time period. And you can see right now, this thing is down in single digits, okay? The audience score is 8%. Critic score has boosted up a little bit from the last time I looked at it. I was looking at it, it was like 50%. Now it's a 56%. But again, only 18 ratings, okay? Like, the critics are not coming out to review this thing. This is the biggest thing for me, because if the critics reviewed this and gave it positive scores, people would try to dance around this one. But when both of these are splats and the audience, the actual customers, okay, all right, the actual customers, these guys right here, these are not your customers. Your customers are these people right over here. And when these people are just completely dog walking and stomping and pissing all over your show, all right, and that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, it's a bad look for Mindy Kaling. And look, even worse, Mindy Kaling has been trending on Twitter pretty much all day long, pretty much for the last couple of days. She's been trending. You can see some of the comments there. I will absolutely not be watching Mindy Kaling's Velma. I've seen enough from social media to know that it's garbage, and I would have gotten away with it too if it had not been for those darn racists. Me going back in time to stop Mindy Kaling from being in the entertainment industry. It's too late, bro. It's too late. But I understand. Mindy Kaling arriving at the Unfunny Awards after Velma got nominated in every category. Man, I mean, this thing is terrible. Mindy Kaling was never funny. How many second chances does one person get? Come on, man. Like, honestly, that's the truth. I've never found her comedy amusing or funny. And she has come out and made terrible show after terrible show after terrible show. And basically, she's always getting another shot to make yet another terrible show. I don't get it. Like, why would you continue to give this person projects? She hasn't proven that she can, like, create anything good of any value. Yeah, I know she wrote for The Office, okay? But on her own, apart from those terrific cast members, those actors, all the other people around her, okay? Apart from all of that, and remember, she's just coming up off an idea that somebody else created. The Office is an idea that someone else created, and she was just kind of spinning off of that, all right? But even with that being said, like, I don't even know if her episodes were all that hilarious, all right? And she probably had a lot of people helping her. Again, it's just one of those diversity things where everybody's, oh, it's this little Indian girl. Give her a chance. Let her write some stuff. Oh, and she starts to get a reputation and people start to believe in her. And next thing you know, she's getting all of these projects and none of them are any good. Mindy Kaling is trending tonight, and this is my takeaway. Yeah, Mindy Kaling is a piece of shit, the left and the right. Yeah, the big thing that's trending is the fact, I saw it earlier. Like, check this one out. Velma is extremely not good. It reads like a right-wing YouTuber's clumsy understanding of what a diverse show is. Like, wait a minute, what's going on here, right? Which, given that its showrunner is Mindy Kaling, who has faced criticism for transphobia and once described herself as way conservative, kind of makes sense. Like, what the hell? I'm in backwards world now, okay? They think this chick is right-wing? They think she's a conservative? You think that a conservative showrunner would have been race-swapping and doing all of this nonsense with Scooby-Doo of all things? Oh my God, man, you just... But this goes to show you, right, that nobody is liking this show. The people that are supposed to be liking it with the little rainbow flags and all of this type of stuff in their bios, these guys don't even care about the show. These people hate the show. And this show was made for them. This is who they made the show for. And they don't even like her. And then these guys is coming out. Since Mindy Kaling is trending, I thought you should know she's a proud turf, right? And I remember I just learned what that word was when dealing with J.K. Rowling of all people. This person said, what? Mindy Kaling, as a parent of a trans child and a non-binary child, and as an admirer of yours, I hope I'm misreading this, right? And because she liked a J.K. Rowling tweet, all right? Where she's basically just like cracking wise. Once again, like I said, J.K. Rowling's just a troll at this point. She trolls the internet like nobody else. But yeah, they're calling out Mindy Kaling because she likes a tweet. All right, now she's a turf. She's a proud turf, not just a turf, a proud turf. Oh my God, like this thing's just getting worse for this chick all the time. Writing is horrible, voice acting is mediocre at best, animation is atrocious, jokes are painfully unfunny, and the show doesn't respect the original concept. Character personalities are so different, it doesn't resemble anything that we love to watch as kids, and it's too vulgar for today's kids. As you can see on the Daily Mail, Mindy Kaling's new Scooby-Doo spinoff, Velma, is slammed as a massive disaster with fans railing over over-sexualization of unlikable 15-year-old characters. Yeah, this is going to really, really be interesting to see what happens. I don't know if Mindy Kaling is going to outlast this. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to outlast this. I think this actually might be like a huge blow to her career to the point where she may never recover from this, okay? And honestly, like, that might be the best thing in this situation for, like, Mindy Kaling to take just, like, a huge L to the point where her career is down, for maybe, a few years. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point in time, like, the message has to get through to Hollywood that, hey, you can't just go messing around with these characters. You can't just go messing around with franchises that you don't have any love or respect for, and just think you could treat them any old kind of way and do anything you want. All right. I mean, somebody has to take some kind of a huge blow for this, and it shouldn't be the franchise. The franchise shouldn't have to suffer for this. It should be the people that are behind the scenes. Okay. The folks that are coming up with this should have to come with more respect for a Scooby-Doo or for any other franchise that's out there. All right. Hey, you want to mess around with Scooby-Doo? You better do it right, or you're going to face some serious consequences to your career. That's how it should go. And look, I'm not saying, destroy them outright. Okay. But when you screw up this bad, when you mess up this bad, okay, where you're getting down to the single digits on the audience score, Rotten Tomatoes, I mean, there has to be some kind of consequence for that. I just have a feeling right now, I mean, her career is on thin ice. thin ice, okay? She has not generated any likable shows whatsoever. The Mindy Project wasn't that good. I can't remember the last thing she did. It wasn't that good either, okay? But she has really touched off a whole lot of people with this one. And I don't think her name is going to be looked at. I mean, again, you got folks from both sides, right? People that are super conservative, people that are super progressive, and everybody's hating on Mindy Kaling. Anyway, go ahead, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give me your thoughts and your opinions on this situation. And thanks for watching. See you next time.